what's even crazier? Let me double check. Yo, what's crazy is my chat is not even showing up while I'm live, yo. Like, I don't know what's going on, y'all. Yo, y'all talk about it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's try this. No, it's not gonna work. Let me get right, y'all. Yo, now can I get my chat though? Come on, man. Yo, I was cooking too, y'all. I was cooking. Let me see something. Yo, that's crazy. Say, yo, you on mute. That's crazy. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Oh shit, no, let me go over here. Double more. Can I see my chat though? What's up? Hold on, yeah. Okay. Alright. What the chat at, y'all? If y'all in here, yo, say something. Get in the chat. I just gotta see if we really live. I mean, I know we live, but I wanna know if y'all actually in here. Cause y'all not popping up. Yeah, man, y'all not popping up. What's up? I swear it's like it's something different every week, y'all. Like it's just crazy. Yo, eventually it's gonna work. I promise you that. Eventually we gonna have this. Like it's crazy though. All right. Does it say we lit right now? Do we say we? It's saying we lit. It's saying we live. Eventually it's gonna work. I promise you that. All right. Well, now that I know that we got sound, I'm gonna just say everything that I said before. Y'all get in the chat. Feel me? Let me know you here. Let me know you active. Yeah. Anyway, so what I was saying is we're at a time where prices on vehicles are coming down, but they're not pre-pandemic, right? And we're not gonna get there again, most likely. But prices will be rising in the near future. So y'all gotta know this. So long story short, tariffs are gonna be taxing people that's out of state, out of country, I should say. So all of these manufacturers that are building these cars are going to be charged double, triple, quadruple what they used to be charged to import cars to the country, the United States. So what does that do? It leaves them with two options. Either they pay or they don't. If they don't, that takes away cars from our market. If they do, then they're going to charge more for their cars, which trickles down to us. So you got to look at it that way. Now, for this to take into effect and really affect us, it's going to take a little while, but it will be this year because you got to take in the fact that we still have a lot of cars in limbo that need to be sold, which is why we're here on this video. So now is the time, okay? Now is the time to jump into something if you can, right? Now, in order to get a great price for a car, there's a few things we could do. So, number one, we can get a dealer's license or a wholesale license. Now, a dealer license is going to be more complicated, more complex. You know, you're going to have to prove that you have a business of ownership, right? You know, LLC or small corporation. You're going to have to be inspected based on that spot and have proof of business that you do business there. And, you know, then you'll be able to get approved from the state or whoever, wherever state you live in. They'll approve you and guarantee you that. And then you can get a wholesale license, which is easier, but it's more restrictive. So look at it this way. If you have a dealer's license, you can shop at these auctions, right? Now, if you have a wholesale license, you can also shop at these auctions. But if you have a dealer's license, you can sell back to the public. If you have a wholesale license, you can only sell to other businesses. Can't sell back to the public. So keep that in mind. If you want something for you, wholesale work. If you want something to flip, dealer's work. So keep that in mind. Now, I mention that because you have to understand we're in the time where auctions are going to be flooded. I mean, they're already flooded, but they're going to continue to get flooded. We're, I would say, in the beginning stages. We're a little past the beginning stages, but we're kind of in the middle of just car repossessions, um, you know, defaulting on loans, and just dealerships not being able to keep all of these cars on their lot. So they're sending them to auction. Banks not wanting to touch them. Flip it. Give me my money back. So while this is all happening, these people are like, yo, we got to do something. We got to get these cars out of here. So that's why I mentioned these different licenses. So you can actually shop in the auction and get something for the low. Now, mind you, you can get all type of cars. You can get basic, low level trim, high level trim, mid level, whatever you need to do. And you're gonna be able to get a great deal on that because there's so many cars on the lot, so many auctions flooded, and they can't really get rid of these cars. So that's where you come in. So that's the first method, y'all. We're gonna move on to the second one. Hold on now. See, it's not showing nobody my chat. And I feel like y'all there. Y'all gotta be there. I don't know, it seemed crazy. I really just need to get a stronger computer, y'all. Like that's the moral of the story. But I want to continue to go live because I've seen it work before. It just hasn't worked like that. I don't know. Past two times I feel like. But whatever. So that's number one, y'all. Number two would be gotcha. Um you gotta really oh okay, that was number two. I'm sorry. So number two is they have websites or apps, right? I'm off the top of my head, I can't think about them. But you can go to these apps or websites and people will put up their leases for you to take over. So what you have to understand is with a lease, these are people that are paying the depreciation of that car for you up front. So mind you, you know the term, you know the saying. When you buy a car, the second you leave off the lot, that car depreciates immediately, right? We all know that. But when you lease a car, you're paying for that depreciation immediately, right? This is why you never finance a brand new car. Nobody should ever do that. Like unless you just got cash. But even then, if you got cash to buy a car outright, that's like, 60 to 100,000. I mean, unless you really got it and it don't affect you at all, yeah, that's a possibility. But you could still use it as a credit play, build your credit, take out more money, and build more businesses, build a more financial whatever you need, right? So that's besides the point. But you jump in a lease, you're paying that depreciation, and after your lease term, you could either keep it and now continue to making like the real payments on that car in particular, I should say, or you can get rid of it. So on these websites, you can check, and y'all can just look it up. Y'all come across them. These people have already spent 6 to 12 months. Maybe some people got 2 years, 2.5 years on these lease terms that have paid a big chunk of money. So you can now come in behind them and be like, yo, I only got a little bit of the depreciation to pay on my part, but I'm helping you out and you helping me out. So it's like I scratch your back, you scratch mine type. You feel me? So this is another way you can get in a newer car. And mind you, you gotta understand all of these lease terms have rules and regulations. So these are not gonna be super beat up cars. They're not gonna have a lot of miles on them. They're not gonna be just trashy. These are gonna be quality cars that people just may have been in a situation and they couldn't really pay them. So, life happens. We understand things like that happen. So, if you got your paper right and you come in and you say, hey, somebody can have like a RS7, yo, take over my lease payments. You might be like, well, how much time you got on it? I got about a year and a half left. Okay, I could do that. Now, mind you, you could either turn the car in after that lease term or you can keep it. So just look at it that way, right? Like that's just something that you can jump in and be cool. And number three, is we just got to be a little more aggressive. Got to be a little more aggressive, right? And this is the time for it. Previously, like 2020, 2021, if and this has happened, true story. You go up to the dealership, you might see a car for like 40,000. You come and be like, yo, let me get that for like 38.5. They'd be like, no. And not only no, but I got 4 people coming tomorrow to look at the car. So take it or leave it. You gonna be like, nah, you gonna call this bluff or try to. Bro, by the time you get back to the crib, wait, that car been sold? I was just there. Yes, sir. Happened. So it was a seller's market. They had all the leverage, all the power. Now it's a buyer's market, y'all. Right now it's a buyer's market. So that puts the power back in our hands. So once you pull up on these dealerships, hey, judging by the look of this, it look like you need to get rid of some stuff, and they gonna poke their chest and try to feel like or seem like, oh nah, we good, we eating good. I got people coming for this and that. No, you don't. No, you don't. So cars already have been sitting on the lot. Like right now, the average is around like 100, 120 days, sitting on the lot for a lot of different car brands too. These cars ain't going nowhere, y'all. So you can jump in and say, yo, that same deal that I mentioned before, I was 40,000. Let me get it for 38.5. Would you do 38.6? 38.5. Let me talk to my guys. All right, sir. We can work everything. Let's think on it. I'm telling you, y'all, that's the time we in. We in that time now. The power is in our hands. So course you gotta go in there and know what you're talking about because at the same time of power being in your hands, somebody that's completely ignorant to the fact of just purchasing a car can come in right after you and or technically before you and be willing to pay top dollar for a car that's not worth it and then get caught up in a bad deal, bad interest rate, and they're going outside, which is a trickle down of what's going on right now. A lot of people that are giving their cars away or getting repo have bad deals from the beginning, right? That they never really knew about technically. They should have, but they just really wanted to get in a car. So a lot of their deals is screwed. Feel me? So you could blame the dealer, but you also gotta blame the consumer, because they still signed off on that. So now going forward, you can't be that person. You have to be a person on point, know what you're talking about, know what the car is valued at, right? So you don't come in there just misinformed. Because if you do, they're gonna know real quick, real quick. And if you give them that inclination that you don't know what you're talking about, they're gonna take advantage of you. Before you know it, you get back home in your new car. Dang, I paid what? My gosh, what's going on? You feel me? So don't let that be you. You don't want to go through that. Um, Another situation or thing you can do is you don't even gotta worry only about these small dealerships or even big dealerships. Hit up them people privately. You feel me? A lot of people are selling their cars privately. And with them, you have to understand, okay, these are people who probably really need this money now, right? They need this money now. They want this money now. And they'll probably work a deal out, right? Most likely they're gonna work a deal out. Now, you go up to them, mind you, they might have a car for like 15, let's say 15K, right? You give it a week and a half, that car might go out at 13. Feel me? You give them 2 weeks, it might be at 12.5. Okay. So, and that may happen even if you throw them a deal, while it was at 15. You might say 14.5 and let it sit. Come back around 3 weeks later, it's at 11.5. You feel me? So we're in a definite buyer's market right now. It's wide open for you to just talk your way into a deal, to be honest with you, right? Um, and a lot of these people, everybody want to get rid of their car, as far as car dealers, auctions, and people who are selling their cars privately. They all want to get out of it, no matter what it may seem like. Like, oh no, I'm good. I could sit on it, or it's gonna sell. Nah, they want it gone immediately. So you gotta understand it. You gotta understand that going to these places with a sense of urgency. Like, yo, I got this deal for you, bro. I'm willing to do this right now, today. What's up? I'm telling you, a lot of these people gonna play ball. A lot of them gonna play because we at a time right now, yo. We at a time right now. These auctions are getting only more and more filled. They running out of space to park these cars and have for people, you know? And the prices of these cars at the auction are only going down. People are only bidding in less and less. They bidding. You feel me? Like the number just keeps coming down, down, down. And like I mentioned before, the price on new cars in the next 6 to 7 months are still gonna go up. They're gonna go up. And somebody might look at it and be like, well, how they gonna go up if nobody buying? That's why it's gonna take around 6 to 7 months. Because we gotta fix this BS first, which is the influx of all these cars on all these dealer lots. Once those get gone, then everything coming in that's new, oh, you're gonna really have to pay for this. You feel me? Then it's gonna turn into a seller's market again. Because the demand is gonna be there, but the supply is not gonna be what it once was. Because a lot of people gonna pull out. A lot of countries gonna pull out, be like, yo, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. And the people who are paying that, they're gonna be like, well, Okay, and they're gonna get taxed. The more it's gonna be taxed. So definitely be aware that y'all. That's like three little tactics that or 3 to 4 tactics you could follow to get in the car for the low. To get in the car for the low right now because promise you, these people do not want to stay in these cars. They just waiting to be literally talked out of it. Straight up. They waiting to be talked out of it. Because I mean, the people who are misinformed and ignorant to the fact, they still there. Don't get it twisted. But it's less and less and less as every day go by. I mean, as every day go forward, right? There's less and less people. So they know, dang, I can't just wait for the sucker to come through. I gotta break bread with somebody who know what they talking about. Yeah. And that could be you. You feel me? So definitely go in there confident, know what you're talking about, know what you're looking for. Don't settle for less. Don't buy what they talking about. You feel me? Because they're gonna definitely trying to play. Oh wait, nah, I can do this. I can. No, you can't. You can't. Give me the whip. Take this or leave it. You're gonna want to talk to this person and that person. Oh, we said take this or leave. I'm leaving, bro. I'm out. Sir, hold on. Okay, okay. See what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna work. That's how it's gonna work. But yeah, that's what we was talking about earlier. Um, Again, it's just so stupid. This computer, right? No disrespect to the computer, but it's just not built for it. It's not built for it. So I got to get a new one that can keep up with this whole software that I got because it just don't be showing everything. Like, yo, y'all, I'm sure y'all was saying no audio for a minute, and it didn't notify me about that until I literally hit end stream. It's like, come on, bro. Like, yo, like for what? Why would you do that to me? Disrespectful. So yeah, if y'all saying stuff, sorry, I can't see it right now. I'm looking. I can't see nothing. My chat is jacked right now. But yeah, yeah. So like I said, the time is now. If you got a little bread stacked up, you got a little bread stacked up, and you've been waiting for the right time to jump into something, this is the time. This is the time. They're gonna play. You just gotta go in there confident. You gotta go in there knowing what you're talking about. And be willing to walk away. Once again, be willing to walk away. You know how the dealerships do where they be like, um, all right, bro, if I could get your payments to 4:30, we got a deal? Shake on it, sign it right here. We got a deal, right? Handshake, shake great. Bro, I don't care. Walk out. They can come back like, hey, you signed it. Like, and I also left too. So what's up? Don't feel like you tied up, like you really can't leave. That's they method. That's how they do it. Unfortunately, they really make you feel like, dang, if I dip out, like boys gonna come out of nowhere and tell me I can't leave. Like they can try to get you, like you signing in blood. Like nah, but you locked in. No, I'm not. We're not locked into all that paperwork is set. But if I'm just putting my signature on a blank piece of paper saying I agree to your car payment or I agree to a price that you might get this car reduced to, that ain't nothing, you know? But a lot of them will try to lock you in. They'll try to lock you in and then they'll try to box you in as well. Because then they'll say, let me talk to Jeff. Oh, this is my boss, this is my manager, and oh, yo, we really can't. Nah, we're already doing this and doing that. No, you're not. You're still trying to get me. You know what I'm leaving. Oh, sir. Oh, okay. And you know what else to look out for? Once you do get the paperwork at the bill of sale, check that before it's all done, right? Because they'll throw some random stupid package deal of like paint correction or the wheels. But I don't. They throw so much BS in there, y'all, that you be like, yo, what's this? It'd be like $2,000 or $500. Oh yeah, no, that's blah, blah. Nah, I don't want it. Oh no, you have to do it. No, bro, I don't want it. Well, you know, trying to tell you, yeah, that's the power. That's the secret power. Yo, you feel and you don't feel comfortable for any second. You turn that chair around, you do this right here. Like, you look at that paper, look at them, be like, so you said you can't do that? Nah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. I'm trying to tell you. It's a buyer's market right now. Get the bag, get what you want, and stop. That's where we at right now, y'all. But yeah, man, that's the video today. I gotta get out of here. It's the second time I'm doing this, unfortunately. Audio was jacked up. I tell you, I promise we gonna get better, y'all. We gonna get better. But sometimes this works, sometimes it don't. Like I said, my chat not working, but it is what it is. I know I'll definitely be able to read y'all comments after I drop it. But yeah, just know it's a buyer's market. It's time to get aggressive. It's time to get what you want. Period. But that's the video of the day. If you like it, make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Just like that.